you see the terminals here, small terminals here for connectivity? These terminals, when you connect, don't apply all the effort so that the base screw goes on coming out. Sometimes the base screw comes out because you are applying a lot of effort. While you do it, I will show you, see how it is to be done. Just very simple touch. Just you wrap it like this, turn it until and unless it is a little tight. So loose connection ensures no deflection. So the red circuit is ready here. Now what I will be doing, this is my pencil job. First you see, I am going to start with the getting null point. Now this is my galvanometer. Pradipta, just bring it over here. Can you see while I have touched at the end A? Can you see the galvanometer deflection on one end? Everybody please have a look. See, I am removing it. No connection. I am touching at one end. The galvanometer gives deflection. Can you see the deflection? Can you see that? Yes. See, it is going to. Okay. Let it be a little close. I will close for. Now can you see? See, once again I am showing you. Or a little. This is right. I have touched at one end. This is my end A. Galvanometer gives you deflection, right or left, anywhere. Now as I told you that whether you connect the positive or negative of the galvanometer, the deflection will turn to the other end. So I have picked up one thing here. I will show you. No resistance has been picked up here. So I touch at the two ends. Can you see left and right? Just bring it. Can you see right? So please note, make a note, once you have done the circuit connection, you have to ensure that it is correct. So how do you do that? Without picking up any plug keys here, you just touch at left and right so that you get opposite deflection. Once this is being done, what it ensures your circuit is correct. Now, see, you make enter in the column resistance. Enter the first reading 1 ohm. So see, plug key 1 ohm, I have taken it out. Once again, when you take out the plug keys, ensure all the plug keys are tight. Because if there is any loose connection, deflection, you will not get any correct deflection. Now, see, have a Pradipta, bring it a little close. Can you see the deflection? That direction. Okay? Can you see this? Please, all of you may, so that it's audible, I can understand you are following. Can you see this? The deflection, one direction. Class 12, you can't see. Bold weight, otherwise. Now please see, me galvanometer focus. See, I will show you. Can you see now? Yes, one direction. End A0. Now, let's go there. Can you see right? Can you see right? Can you see opposite direction? Yes, actually, resolving power is very less. So just, you can make it. Now, exactly I will show you how to get that. Once I have done, see, left, right, deflection in the opposite direction for a particular point. See, don't drag it too fast. Say somewhere. See, galvanometer stands at 0. But bring it a little close. Can you see galvanometer? I know the resolution is very poor, but you can see galvanometer pointer at 0. We will do it, need not 0. So these, no man. Who says no man? Okay, bring it a little closer.
Anyhow, we have recorded uploading in the YouTube.
We will upload in the YouTube, just watch this, okay? So you get the galvanometer reading 0. Now, note the reading. Right, resistance 1 ohm. Resistance 1 ohm. Write it down. Null point, you write. Null point 34.9. Enter in the table. Null point 34.9. Have you written that? So now under this condition, calculate the value of R from. Have you recorded the data? Have you recorded the table? Table have you recorded? Now, Y you calculate first Y up to 3, correct up to 3 places of decimal, and then you calculate R and tell me the value. I am waiting for the reading. I have given you the reading. L, the null point is 34.9. I write it down here. 34.9 centimeter is my null point. What you are asked to calculate? First you find out y and then you calculate r. I want the answer just now. Y to be calculated. Now, three significant figures. Okay, 0.536. Now, please be careful. The practical, ISC practicals tells you it's not getting the result, but you must know how to calculate based on your significant figure. So, if it is calculated up to three significant figures, actually when you do the calculation, I think if you go with the four places, it is coming 0.5361. Yes or no? Are you getting 0.53? So, up to three significant figures means you will correct up to three significant figures. So it is coming 0.536. Now tell me the value of r up to one place of decimal. Tell me the value of r. So can you see this resistance? So this resistance you got the value 1.86. I will show you later on with the multimeter that what is the actual value of this resistance. Now let us do in this way. You take the second reading. Write down the second reading. Resistance 2 ohm. The same process. I pick up the resistance 2 ohm. I will do in the same way, left, right, until and unless I get the null point here. Take the value of the null point, 50.7. It is coming somewhere here, 50.7. Record it, 50.7. The null point will be coming somewhere here. No deflection. You write it down, the deflection is coming, no deflection at 50.7. Now do the calculation. Do the calculations. What is the value coming as? Same, please. Y and R. Tell me the value of what? Yes, 1.94. Y, you got the value? Similarly, I tell you the value, that's the same process we are going to calculate. I give you the values for the following, write it down, 3 ohm, take down the value for 3 ohm, null point 60.1. Now, precautions which you are going to take for recording this null point always up to one decimal place. But in some cases, if you find you are getting 50, don't write it as 50 point. You are reporting is like this, 50.0. This is the way you are going to write down the reading. So, is it clear to you? 50.0. Can you see? It should not be 50. This is not the correct method of writing reading. If you write 50, this is wrong, not accepted. It should be 50.0 in the table. Don't write the centimeter because already you have recorded the units at the top. Now once it is done, same process we will continue. For 3 ohm, tell me the value. How much you are getting? All of you do. I cannot hear all of you are talking, just one or two. I want in a loud voice that you have done the calculation. What is the value coming for? Third reading 3 ohm 60.1. Third reading 3 ohm 60.1. Hello? Say loudly, yes ma'am. Only I find our number of students, they are always telling me the same voices. Good. Okay. Very good. So 1.99, when you correct up to one decimal place, you get it 2. Don't write 2, it will be written as 2.0. Next you do for, you can make the calculation, write it down, 67.5 for 4 ohm, write down the value 67. We have done this early in the morning. We came here, Pradipta was there with me, Aniruddha sir has helped us. We have taken all the readings and recorded for you. So write it down for 4 ohm 67.5 and 5 ohm 73.1. Now please go on doing the calculation. While you do the calculation, I show you the remaining part of the experiment. Next we come to an important part. This is the graphical part. Okay, I repeat, for 4 ohm it is 67.5 and for 5 ohm it is 73.1. Before I end the session, I will be having the two values of R, one place of decimal. Where once it is being done with the 5 sets of value, you are going to do the mean resistance. What is the mean resistance? You will calculate now total divided by 5. In the conclusion part, you write mean resistance. We are missing you in the lab. Really, we are missing you. See, silence in the lab. The school doesn't exist without you. Anyway, still. Now, what we are going to do, see, Pradipta, just this part, graph part. Now, can you see the y-axis of the graph and the x-axis of the graph? What I have told you, draw a graph of y versus x. Another significant error which you always commit, first thing which is written, that is always along the y-axis. Let me make it, you should not.
পেছন দিকে সরে আসো একটু, হ্যাঁ।
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে, okay, we can go there. Can you see? Can you? Okay, I am explaining like this then. You can see y along the y-axis. I hope you know what is the y value, x along. Proper unit. Now on the top, you are going to write down the scale. You are going to calculate y up to correct up to one place. So the first reading comes as for 1 what is the value? 0.5. What is the value for 1 y value? Be fast. 1 place. 0.5. So you are going to plot the graph. I have just shown arbitrarily some point. Once you get the graph, you will plot it. The graph is done, then you are going to calculate slope up to 3 significant figures. Make a note. Slope to be calculated up to 3 significant figures. Delta y by delta x. You are getting ohm inverse. Okay? Can you see here? Can you see here ohm inverse? Slope. You will do the calculation now. And how do I calculate R, capital R, which is obtained? Now you can do very simple check. What you do y by x. Calculate y by x from any of the data and find out R 1 divided by slope, you will get the value. For a simple data, you will plot on the graph. Once the graph is draw the best fit line. Please, once again I repeat, more than 50% and this graph I am going to get it today. It's 1 week's time as per your practical rule. Next week, this Friday, you are going to mail me. I will check all the graph. What you are going to do, just you draw the graph with proper points, calculate the slope and you find out the resistance as shown. So your graph is ready. You are having 2 millimeter graph paper with you. Now anything which is not clear, in the meanwhile have you done the calculation for 4 ohm and 5 ohm? Is it visible now? So I am going to write in the conclusion part 2 things. One is what? The value of R obtained from the mean R. And the second one is you will write R obtained from the graph. That will come in the conclusion part. Okay? I will share the presentation with you, the precautions as you know, heating and loose connection, jockey should know. What will happen if the jockey is dragged along the wire? What is going, the lambda value will change. Is it clear? Now you tell me the 2 values. Pradipta, please come here. I want the 2 values which you have done. I think in the meantime you have completed your calculation. What is the value for 4 ohm? What is the value for 1.92, and for 5 ohm it is coming how much? Now you tell me the mean value, mean resistance total value divided by 5. 1.911, isn't it? So this is done. 1.9135 actually it is coming. Now then once this is clear to you, next part come. Can I show the next part of the experiment here? What do I do?
Yes, no, you share it.
I share it.
Yes.
Okay, now I go with the next part. So what is the purpose of calculating this R? Then there is the next part which I am going to share with you. Of the resistivity of the given wire using the value of R. Just this is the theory part which you are going to remember this resistivity formula. Pi R square capital R divided by 50. Now why come to 50? You see this is the, I will show you that coil resistance which I showed you, that has a length of 50 centimeters. That's why I have written 50 over here. Just you write it down, this 50 part. Okay, now this is the table which you are getting. Just write it down, MSR, CSR, 0, radius and the resistivity calculation. You are going to report the value of resistivity in ohm centimeter. Okay, you are going to report the resistivity in ohm. Now I will come here for Pradipta. Now I am going to show you the sample wire for calculating the resistivity. See, this is, you will determine the diameter of the wire using the screw gauge. For that I hope you remember revision of class 11, least count. Who can tell me what is the LC of the wire? The screw gauge LC is 0.001 centimeter. 0.001. So under this condition, write it down, this instrument has an error 4 division. This instrument has an error 4 division, so 4 into 0.0, write it down, 4 division error, and here the reading is 33 division. So LC, so MSR will be 33 into 0.001. I hope you understand, main scale reading is 0. The 0 part it will belong able to see, but it is showing 0, so MSR is 0. See, I have placed the wire, linear portion, I have just, it should not be too tight. So I am going to measure the diameter, MSR comes 0, the linear scale does not display anything. We have, the CSR gives you 33. This I don't think we have that resolution power to show you 33 divisions. Okay, just for the time being this is 33 and write 0 error minus 4 into 0.001. So when you add these two together you get the diameter and calculate the radius, which one diameter will come as 0.037 centimeter. Do that calculation. With radius you will calculate, once you know the radius, what is the capital R? Capital R, what is the mean value you are getting? Can anyone tell me what is the mean value? Just I want the reading. The mean value, substitute mean value capital R, calculate the pi r square and tell me the value in ohm centimeter. We are going to have the second session, but I want that value. If anyone can calculate, you tell me how much it is coming. Mean R you calculate it. Don't make a confusion with capital R and small r. Small r stands for diameter, radius, and capital R for resistance. It's best you know if you take that R value from the slope of the curve. But for the time being you calculate from that part. Tell me, we are waiting. Thank you students. You continue and let me know the value.